Hey guys, welcome back to the Sports Card of the Day. I'm Todd, episode 19. Remember I told you on episode 18, which was Eloy Jimenez, I was going to do the top 4 rookies from last year, which was Eloy and 3 other guys, and this is one of them, Pete Alonso, who tore it up in 2019. This is his 2019 Top Series 2 rookie card. He was the National League Rookie of the Year. He broke the home run record, as we probably would remember, us baseball fans, with 53 home runs, breaking Aaron Judge's record. But let me give you some facts about Pete that I found very interesting in my research. And he's nicknamed the Polar Bear. And by the way, that came from Gary DiSarcina, the Mets third base coach. He called him the Polar Bear for his power. And Pete has enormous power. He's hit some really monstrous home runs. He was born in Tampa, Florida, down my way. I'm a little bit further south in Fort Lauderdale. He went to 2 different high schools, and he started playing football and lacrosse, and he switched to baseball as a sophomore, and was a third baseman. Very successful right away, and knew he was good at it, was a natural, and he went to University of Florida from there. And they went to the College World Series in 2015 and 16. So Pete got to play at the highest level in the College World Series. They did not win it, but they got there. And only 8 teams get there, and that's a tremendous honor. And so Pete was picked the 64th pick in the second round by the New York Mets, the New York Metropolitans. And so he had moved to first base by the time he got to college. He was no longer a third baseman. And went to the minor leagues and tore it up. And what's interesting about Pete, I found, he never hit below 286 in the minor leagues. And this is at all levels, all the way from single A to triple A and even to summer ball. He hit as high as 335. Yet his 2 major league seasons, especially this year, which I can't really count this year, but last year, he had a kind of a mediocre batting average with a lot of strikeouts. But in the minor leagues, he had, as I said, lowest year was 286, and he was constantly a 300 hitter. And he was the minor league player of the year in the Double A league. And the teams have some wacky names down there. So he went through the Mets minor league system, was very successful there, and they put him as the 4th best prospect in the Mets system. And by the time he got ready to come to the major leagues, he was polished as a third baseman, first baseman, but he wanted to play first. They played him at both. So here we go. He comes to the major leagues. And then 2019, he had all kind of accomplishments. And I don't even know where to start. He won the home run derby. He had 11 extra base hits in his first 10 games, which is a major league record since 1900. As I said, he won the NL Rookie of the Year. He broke the Mets rookie record for home runs. Guess what it used to be? 26 by Darryl Strawberry. He hit 53. He more than doubled it. He put on a clinic. And then there were some things about Pete off the field that people really don't know, that he's a very charitable and nice guy. On 9/11, he gave the entire team some commemorative cleats to remember the terrorist attack, the entire team. He gave a lot of money to charity. He's a big charity giver to the Wounded Warriors Project. The $1 million prize that he won for the home run derby, he gave it all away. $500,000 to the Wounded Warriors, and $500,000 to another military cause that helps veterans. Why did he do that? Both of his grandfathers were in the military, and both were not so great health-wise when they got out of the military. He's a big believer in the taking care of our troops and taking care of our retired veterans, which everyone should be. And sometimes it's not the case. So he had as good of a rookie season as possible. And interesting story going back to his college days. His freshman humanities course, he wrote an essay in an essay he wrote was about dreaming about being a major league player. His professor told him it was unrealistic and gave him a C. Well, obviously, he made it. And guess what he did? He went back to that professor all these years later and said, hey, just thought I'd check in. The professor said, hey, I was wrong, it's just the odds of making it are just slim to none. But he was proof that, you can make it. Although the odds are stacked against you to make it to the major leagues. But Pete did. So his rookie year was incredible. This year, not so great. 16 home runs, 59 RBIs, I believe, maybe 49. I have to go back and look. But he struggled the first part of the season. He caught fire there the last 2 weeks or so, but it was a struggle. So, but this season has been a struggle, or was a struggle, for a lot of people, a lot of big name players, which Pete is. And in the hobby, Pete's cars have done well. They were on fire. They were very hot, especially last year and into the beginning of this year. They have trailed off. This particular card here, raw, at one time was, $25, $30. Now you can get it for $10 or so. But he comes out next year and goes on a tear, like I think he will, it'll jump back up. We can't write these guys off after one bad season. There are people already saying that Shohei Ohtani's a bust. Vlad Jr., who's going to be coming up in this series I'm doing, he's a bust. He's lost a bunch of weight. He's out training hard right now. Got to give these guys more time. I think Pete Alonso is going to have a great season next year. And a big believer in this guy. And his attitude is outstanding. The word is, when he was told he was the Rookie of the Year, his exact answer was, holy. You can figure out the next word. He was surprised. And he probably shouldn't have been, because he had the numbers and no one was even close to him. He led baseball in home runs. And it was just incredible, because everyone had said that Aaron Judge's home run record probably wouldn't be broken anytime soon. And Pete broke it 2 years later. So that's what I have today. Pete Alonso. This is 2019 Top Series 2. That's going to become a legendary set, because it has Pete, Eloy, Vlad, and of course Tatis. And those two guys, Vlad and Fernando, are going to be coming up. But Pete Alonso, the polar bear, is what I have today. Some little fun facts I threw in there for you. I just don't think it, I was going through all their minor league stats and all that kind of stuff, but I think it's better just to go through some more unknown facts about these guys. And then, every little, minor league team they played for and blah, blah, blah. Just give you some more, maybe, information you can't find on, say, Wikipedia and all that kind of stuff. So it's cool to know he cares about our military and gives money away to charity and all that. And he has. He's done a lot for charity. He's done a lot for hobby. Matter of fact, the million pack rip this year, 2020 Topps Series 1, to open the year, guess who was there signing autographs? This guy right here, Pete Alonso. So, really cool deal. That's what I have today. This is episode 19, the Sports Card of the Day. I'm Todd. Please subscribe. I'm almost at 50 subscribers. The 50th subscriber, whoever that is, need to verify it. Whoever it is going to win a card. We'll get together on it. It'll be a baseball or football card. We'll get some choices for you. I'm at 48 subscribers right now, and getting close to 50. Thank you all for subscribing, commenting, watching, and I really appreciate it. And be back soon with episode number 20. Thank you.